Okay, people, now. This is another rant. Another idea of mine. You know how these states like Florida keep on electing and re-electing people like DeSantis? And Texas keep on electing and re-electing Abbott, and Iowa keeps on electing and re-electing people like Ernst and Reynolds? Maybe the true problem is these people can't see how much these politicians are hurting their state. Even with all the tariffs. Even with all the Medicaid and food stamps and everything else being cut for these people. They can't see it. They keep on thinking these people are going to do something good for them because these people keep on lying to them. Now, a good leader, if they lose some kind of a revenue, will find some way without harming the citizens that need it most to make up for that revenue. A bad leader won't. So, what is my suggestion? I suggest we stop giving them tourist dollars. We've already seen how much the decrease in tourism from Canada to Florida has hurt them. Let's make a decrease across the country in every state that keeps on electing these bad leaders. These leaders who are more than willing to take from those who pay in the most taxes to the treasury and give to those who pay in the least. That means they're taking from the middle class and the poor, and they're giving it to the rich. Those tax dollars were put into that treasury, whether it's state or federal, to help the poor, to keep the country running, not to placate the rich and give to the rich and start wars where we shouldn't be starting wars. That's not what that money was meant for. So let's hurt these states. Hit them where it hurts. Their pocketbook. Stop the tourism to these states. And if you live in one of these states and you're sick of these leaders and you're along a border of another state that didn't vote in one of these disastrous leaders, go to another state to do your business. Hell, you might want to go to Disney World, but why not go to Disneyland? You can find alternatives. You do not have to support those states with your tourist money. You're going to say your children are going to be disappointed. You know what? Your children are going to be happy to be with you no matter where you go. No matter what you do. So long as it has something that interests them in it, they don't care if you go to Disney World or Disneyland. They care you were with them. They don't care if you go to the Alamo. In fact, most of them wouldn't care anyways. It's boring. Or up to some resort in California where you can go skiing. They don't care. They care that you're with them. That you took the time to go show them something new. They don't care where it is. They don't care how much it costs you. And in fact, you could probably do some of the stuff you want to do with your kids for a lot cheaper if you're not going to these states. That's just the way it is. So let's make it up to everybody to educate these people who keep on electing these disastrous politicians to see what they're electing. Because they're never going to change. They're never going to stop electing these idiots until their choices actually hit them. We can see that partially with this disastrous bill Trump is wanting that cuts Medicaid and food stamps and everything else. We can see that already. How many people have turned against Trump over this? Same concept can happen with every state. But you gotta make the people of those states feel the disaster these politicians are causing for them. And they won't feel it as long as they're getting the revenue from people from other countries, from out of state, people who come in for all that tourism. They won't feel it. Let's help them feel it.